of just how valuable he is to this team.
Yeah, he rubs off on the rest of the group, and this is not a knock on the rest of the group, but without that example, without that guy kind of dragging you forward into the battle, you're missing an important dynamic. And two, let's not take anything away from the Vegas Golden Knights. Brilliant season, brilliant postseason, and a really, really strong Stanley Cup final. But the Cats knocked off some giants on their path towards a run to the Stanley Cup finals. Full credit to Vegas, but Florida really got their absolute maximum from Matthew Tkachuk. And regrettably, and maybe this is in part the way he played through the first 3 rounds, he didn't have a whole lot more to give. He was pretty banged up by the time the finals roll around.
Yeah, he didn't even play in Game 5 because he was so banged up. And, you know, he was actually out and about at NHL Awards because he was up for the Hart Trophy. And he said he's doing okay, you know, for as banged up as he was. He should be fully healthy and ready to go for the start of training camp, which is great news for the Florida Panthers as they try to build on what was already a magical season. So Tkachuk, we know, is amazing, right? And he might have won the Hart Trophy in any other season, but this season truly belonged to Connor McDavid, who played on his very own planet. So it's hard to pick one moment from number 97, but here's one that really stood out at number 3.
Tied at 1 here in the first. Minute 49 to go. Centering pass to Vogel. Hits a stick, goes up into the air. Loose puck, scores! Connor McDavid at the side of the net.
Connor McDavid with his 63rd goal of the season. And 150 for Connor McDavid. History. One of 6 players in the history of the game with 150 points in the season on this goal right here by Connor McDavid. And for Connor McDavid, he's in elite company with his 150th point.
Yeah, you heard it on the broadcast right there, but it is worth repeating. One of 6 players in NHL history to put up 150 points in one season alone. It's still amazing that Wayne Gretzky did it 9 different times, but you know, I would venture to say Connor McDavid could do it another time or two with the way that he plays. And I mean, he truly is playing in another universe. It's not even fair. Most NHL players will tell you it's just not even fair when you're trying to defend that guy. How do you sum up what makes him so elusive?
Well, he really is, you know, he is the full complement of high-end offensive skills, and it starts with the skating. He's got foot speed like nobody else on the planet, and then he's got this supercomputer between his brain where he's reading the defense, he's reading, you know, what his players are doing and where they are in time and space, and again, equally good on
for the Glory himself with a shot that flew wide. And again, Rajkovic, unsurprisingly, is in no hurry with the goal kick. Oh, careful. Rajkovic receiving a back pass that he didn't really want there, but he dealt with it well. Here's Trejo, riding the challenge of Mascarell, eventually getting the free kick. RDT is down. This is Gonzalez. For a clash of heads here. Well, there was not a clash of heads, but there was a collision. RDT did seem to have the arm on the back of Gio Gonzalez. Then they kept going at each other. Now they both stay down. Well, that's a silly little squabble, really. RDT is a feisty character. Clash of heads here. Well, there was not a clash of heads, but there was a collision. RDT did seem to have the arm on the back of Gio Gonzalez. Then they kept going at each other. Now they both stay down. Well, that's a silly little squabble, really. RDT is a feisty character. And he's been shown a straight red. Well, I must admit, I didn't see anything worthy of that, but they're lenient throughout the game. He's not called the small fouls. He's made a big decision here. but he's probably going to overturn it because he's been called by the VAR official Sotogrado to go and review the decision he's just made. I don't know what he saw from RDT that he produced the red for, but he's now going over to check. They came together 2 or 3 times. There's the initial challenge by De Tomas. Gio had a bit of a kick out there. Then they get up, exchange words. There's nothing there. Now they come together again. It's a bit of a barge. That's nothing. That's nothing either, really. It's silly. Okay, it's a yellow card for both, but maybe it's going to be... Yeah, it is. It's exactly what's happened, and I think that's right. The referee just got a bit carried. There's the initial challenge by De Tomas. Gio had a bit of a kick out there. Then they get up, taken away, and that will add another couple of minutes. So we can move on from that now and get on with the rest of the game, which will probably go to 99 or more. Now Amath with a chance to run in behind and finish it for Mallorca. His cutback lap power though, and Murici fouling Alvaro, and he might get himself a yellow card for kicking the ball away there. And maybe the referee will just add a bit more time on. Who knows how long, and that will add another couple of minutes. So we can move on from that now and get on with the rest of the game, which will probably go to 9, but yellow. And again, we move on with the game. Alvaro curls in the cross, way by Samu Costa, who's been tireless today. Doesn't go very far. RDT has more good work defensively, this time by Morlanes, and now they want a handball. And RDT better not protest too much or will talk himself into a second yellow card. And what a penalty for handball, as RDT challenged in the air. I just think there was enough contact between the players that it altered the trajectory of the jump of the defender, and the ball, if it drops, way by Samu Costa, who's been tireless today, doesn't go very far. RDT has more good work defensively, this time by Morlanes, and now they want a handball. And RDT better not protest too much, other than because he stuck his arm. You could make a case for it. It's the same 2 involved, RDT and Gio Gonzalez. But RDT nudges him, and then he sticks the arm out. So that's one you could argue either way, and the referee is going to go and look at it. I think we are going to have a late penalty then, because the initial decision was no penalty. Normally, as we know, when referees go over to review, it's because they're going to change a decision. Gio Gonzalez has been booked a minute ago as well, and he's saying that, I think he's saying to the referee that he was jumping and he was moved in his jump because RDT barged into him, and he looks like he's on the verge of tears now. Well, these 2 have been at the centre of it in the last few minutes. RDT, Raúl de Tomás and Gio Gonzalez. First we had a red card issued to RDT that was then taken away on review. Now we've had a penalty not given, and he's saying that, I think he's saying to the referee that he was jumping and he was moved in his jump because RDT barged into him, and he looks like he's on the verge of tears now. Well, these 2 have been at the centre of it in the last few minutes. RDT, Raúl de Tomás and Gio Gonzalez. First we had a red card issued to RDT that was then taken away on review. Now we've had a penalty not given that could well be on review, and we just need our penalty taker, but we'll see. Maybe we'll see. We'll see if we get the penalty first. Now, what do you think? RDT barges into him, but then he flicks the arm out. It's clear handball, but is it because he was pushed out of line, the initial line of his jump, by the forward. Here we go again. He jumps, he's pushed, but how far did he move through being pushed? No, the referee's the one who has to decide, and his decision is, wait for it, he's keeping us in suspense. It's like a game show where he's not revealing the answer. Come on, referee, we're in suspense here. And the winner is... We'll still wait. Here we go again. He jumps, he's pushed, but how far did he move through being pushed? No, the referee's the one who has to decide, and his decision to equalise and take a point from this game. Who knows when we're going to end? Looks like it's going to be Oscar Trejo. Or is it Falcao? He's trying to spot the ball. That always bodes badly for a penalty taker. But it will be El Tigre, Radamel Falcao, towards the 100-minute mark, to equalise and take a point from this game. Who knows when we're going to end? Looks like it's going to be... Check, did he move early? Was his foot on the line? Hang on, we're going to have a retake. Oh my word. This is unbelievable. What a finish to this game. Let's see. Did he move early? He did. He did. His foot is not on the line. So Predrag Rajkovic is denied the penalty save. He'll have to do it again. We have a retake. Well, Mallorca will be feeling that everything is going against them, but they can have no complaint here. It's clear. He was off the line. There was clear green grass between his foot and the line, and so Falcao will get to try again. Where does he put this one? Take two. Goal! Radamel Falcao this time equalises, and right save. He'll have to do it again. We have a retake. Well, Mallorca will be feeling that everything is going against them, but they can have no complaint here. It's clear. He was off the line.
That New Zealand old man messed up the whole work.
When South Africa was robbed, one Charles Dempsey abstained from voting.
I
think FIFA owes Africa a big explanation.
years maybe.